Hi guys, my name is Troy and welcome back to my booktube channel. Yes, you read the title, and today I will be giving you my new secret reading strategy and some reading tips for you to read more. But before we do that, I do have some other things to talk about. I'm going to share with you about what I'm currently reading right now, just a little reading update, and telling you why I haven't been reading as much. There is some specific things I think I would benefit kind of telling you guys about, just so you guys kind of know what's going on in my life, just to give you a little personal touch, and then I will go into my new reading strategy. So make sure you guys hit this like button if you're excited to hear my new reading strategy. Make sure you stay tuned until the end. All right, let's jump right into the video. All right, so let's look at some of the books that I've been reading this month. First off, I read Scythe by Neil Shusterman, and you guys have heard me talk about this so many times. I'm gonna keep this very short. I loved this book. It's basically about this futuristic book where no one gets killed. Like, humans have beaten death in this world, and now there are these scythes that kill off the people by, gleaning them and just to keep the population in check. And so this book follows two main characters who are apprentices of a scythe trying to become, a scythe, and there's a lot of ethical questioning and stuff. It was so good. Again, you can check out my reading vlog, you can check out my books I love video. I'm gonna have so many videos talking about this book, and I'll have a February wrap up. Like, I have a lot of videos coming out this month, so I'm not gonna talk about this too long, but yeah, this was an amazing book. I totally recommend. And right now I'm predominantly reading Three Dark Crowns by Kendare Blake. You guys saw me read this in my kind of first reading vlog that I posted, and I got to like 100 pages, and I'm only 100 more pages in since that time. As you can see, I'm really whacked up with my reading schedule. So right now I'm on 216 of Three Dark Crowns. This book has not been like amazing. I think this is gonna be a 4-star book. I don't know if it's just my current mood. I don't know if I'm in a reading slump or not. I don't know if this is just a bad book or not. We'll see. But like, I haven't been reading much. This book, I just feel like has been misadvertising me a lot. Like, the synopsis is really not what the book is about. I was expecting a, duel, like kind of like a Hunger Games thing. There are three princesses that are supposed to kill each other, but there hasn't even been, like, it's taking so long to get to the point basically, and it's just been a lot of world building, and I just want some action. Like, it just has not gotten like picked up a bit. So anyways, this book is about on this island where the story is set. There are 3 queens that are born, 3 triplets, and they all have to compete for the throne, so because there can only be 1 queen, and so 3 of them go into this kind of like arena, and they all have to fight to the death, when they're 16. Not arena, but just like the whole island, they have to kind of fight for the death, and each queen has their own gift. So one is a naturalist who can control plants and animals or something. One is an elementalist who can control fire and weather and all that kind of fun stuff. And then one is a poisoner who can ingest poisons into other people, and so they all are pitted against each other to fight for their death. But again, this book has even 200 pages in, and it's not even close to when they're actually going to start fighting, so it's not been very interesting. It's been a lot of romance and fluffy politics stuff, so I really hope we get to go into the point. But this book hasn't been amazing so far, but again, I'll get more thoughts out when I finish the book. And then I've also been reading The Cruel Prince by Holly Black, and I'm only like, 16 pages in. I really don't even remember what happened, because I kind of picked this up and then I just put it back down because I wanted to focus on Three Dark Crowns. This book is about this girl named Jude. She was 7 when her parents were murdered, and she was kidnapped. She and her 2 sisters were kidnapped and taken away to the treacherous High Court of Fairy. And then this book takes place 10 years later, where Jude actually wants to become a part of the court, and she wants to be, with the court people, and she wants to be involved in the world because she's just been shunned and, been locked up like any other kind of Beauty and the Beast story. And I guess she kind of grows this romance with Prince Carden, the youngest and wickedest son of the High King. I guess she starts growing this passion. So it's a book similar to the A Court of Thorns and Roses series. I'm really excited to see what this is, but it really seems so similar to A Court of Thorns and Roses. And from what I've read, this writing has been very beautiful so far, and I'm really, really enjoying it. Just the way Holly Black writes, I actually think it almost reminds me of Harry Potter, the way Holly Black writes. She's an amazing writer. So yeah, I'm really excited about these books. I haven't been reading much of them. And yeah, so let's go into why I haven't been reading much. So yeah, as you can see, I've only read 1 book this month so far, and I'm really not like far through the other ones. So why am I not reading as much as I, was in January? Well, there are very specific reasons. One is school and one is YouTube. These are 2 very big things going on in my life, and also the third one would be procrastination. But basically, here's the breakdown. In school, I have 3 major projects that's going on. They're really big projects. Like, I'll just tell you kind of what I'm doing. So I'm recording this on Tuesday, right? And so by Friday, for one of the projects, I have to write an essay, create a website, and then I have to start setting up this trifold display. Next Wednesday, the trifold display is due, as well as another presentation and a lab summary report. Like, I have a lot going on my plate right now, and I mean, I am really stressed about that, and I do procrastinate with homework, and I do have Spanish homework as well. Like, I have a lot of schoolwork going home, and that's taking up a lot of my day, and then I have YouTube. And so as you can see, I haven't had great quality videos. I mean, they might be to you guys, but I just feel like I haven't put as much effort into them because I just don't have the time. I have to do 3 videos per week, 2 on this channel, and then 1 on my other KOTLC fanbase channel, and it takes about, it could either take like 3 to 4 hours or like 6 to 7 hours to just make 1 video. And so I'm having to release a video on Wednesday and then 2 videos on Saturday. Like, it's just an endless cycle, and I feel like I'm getting caught up and caught up and caught up. And also with my YouTube channel, I'm having a lot of comments and increased flux in comments. I just don't know how to get back to all of y'all because I do spend about 5 minutes for each comment because I really do want to type out paragraphs and stuff just to really show my thanks for you guys. But I've just getting behind on the comments, like waiting 24 hours to respond. And I also have DMs. People are sending me DMs and I have to respond to those. That's a big part of, like, you know, establishing connections with people. And then people are also emailing me, starting to email me about businesses. Like, just a lot, everything's picking up because as your social media like following increases, especially because I have comments on my other, I have comments and DMs and business emails on my other YouTube channel. So as my social media kind of increases with the following, I'm also getting a lot more comments and a lot more DMs and a lot more business inquiries. And overall, I'm just spending a lot more time on YouTube. And I mean, it is hard to have like 2,000, like probably collectively on all of my social medias, over 2,500 followers. It's kind of hard to, you know, respond to everyone, but that's my job and I love doing it. It's just a lot of stress and a lot of work. And the only time I've been having for reading is literally like when I shut off my devices at around 9:30 and I have like 30 minutes until I fall asleep. Like, it's just not a very healthy reading relationship. And I mean, I really hope school will lighten up for me over the next few weeks. The projects are ending. My social studies project will end this week, and my big grade level, big project that I was talking about, that'll end in about 1.5 weeks. So I mean, it is a lot of work, but it will, I think it'll come up, and I think I'll be able to have a better reading month in March. So yeah. All right, now let's get on to my new reading strategy. I'm sure what you guys have all been waiting for. Okay guys, so you have been waiting for this for the whole entire video. Now I'm going to be getting into my new reading strategy. And so in my other clip, I told you how busy I was. I am very, very busy during the weekdays and I don't have very much time for reading. But what about the weekends? So on a previous video, kind of a while back, one of my first videos of February, I actually posted my 500 subscriber special that was recorded on February 2nd. I recorded it on a Sunday and I basically read a lot of the day, a whole entirety of the day, and I was able to read 500 pages on that one day, and it was a weekend day. And so I developed this new reading strategy for myself to use in the future, probably not like right now since I can't really implement it because I just have so much work that I have to work on the weekends, but this is a reading strategy that I will implement later, and I think a lot of people can actually use this reading strategy as well. I feel like some of you, or like even a lot of you, have homework or job work or something to do at home, you know, when you get home. And so I try to do a lot of my projects and weekend homework. I try to do that before I even hit the weekend so I can optimize one day to have like a full reading day. So what I'll do is, like, if I know that I have a homework assignment due, you know, on Monday and I have to do it on the weekend, I'll do it earlier than the weekend if possible, or before Sunday. Like, Sundays are my ideal day for all the reading to take place. And so again, you know, I'll do that. I'll also work ahead on any projects. I'll just do a lot of my YouTube work. Like, I'll try to get as much work as done before Sunday as possible so that I can just have almost a full day of reading. And what I'll do is I'll wake up early on Sunday, like 6 or 5, and I'll just read in the morning. I'll get a lot of reading done in the morning, and then in the afternoon I'll get some of my work done. But I just really want to have Sunday to be a day where I can read like 250 pages. Like, that's kind of my goal for these days. And so basically my whole reading strategy is just to pick a day, either day on the weekend that you think you'll be able to get a lot of reading done, and try to work ahead and get all of your reading done. You can either do a full day of reading on Saturday and get all of your work done on Sunday, or get all of your work done before Sunday, and then on Sunday you can, you know, read the whole day. So that's basically my strategy, guys. I hope this was helpful to you. Again, just try to clear out a lot of space for the weekend because I know I procrastinate and I don't do a lot of reading on the weekdays, and so I've just been relying a lot more on the weekends, which is totally cool, and I just thought I would share this with you guys. Pretty rad strategy. Make sure to tell me if you kind of want to implement it, or if you have. What are your thoughts on my reading strategy? I would love to know. Just some more reading tips. I find reading in the morning, early in the morning, like waking up early to just read, I find that actually a really good reading strategy. Reading outside, I really want to emphasize this. You've seen this in a lot of my reading vlogs because reading outside is so, like, not distracting. Reading inside, you can easily get distracted, pull out your phone. If you're headed outside, you can't just like reach beside you and have your phone or your computer, because you're not bringing all that stuff outside. Less distractions. It's awesome. So I just wanted to kind of give you some tips, and make sure to watch one of those reading vlogs that I did. Actually, just watch my 500 subscriber reading vlog. I'll put that up here for you guys. I'll put it in the card up there for you guys if you want to watch that, because it does go through kind of my process of what a typical day of that would look like, and I'll probably have more reading tips and stuff for you in the future. But yeah, that is just kind of my new reading strategy. I really hope that helped. All right, let's get into the outro. So guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. So yeah, that is my reading strategy. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know it did have a different tone just because I'm kind of ranting about all my stress and stuff, but I mean, I just hope you kind of enjoyed a little look into my life, how it is, you know, just from kind of the creator perspective, because I know it can be hard kind of looking in other people's shoes. So I just kind of wanted to, you know, fill you in on all that stuff. So I mean, yeah, and I really hope you enjoyed my reading strategy. I think it'll definitely help for people that have kind of similar situations to me. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel down below. Also, make sure to comment, how is your February going? Is it going as stressful as mine? What are you currently reading? And have you read what I am reading right now? What are your thoughts on them? I don't know, guys, but whatever you want to talk to me about, I would love to respond, or try my best to respond. So make sure you do comment down below. Also, make sure to tap up here for my last video. It was a Valentine's special about books that I love, or just some of my kind of 10 favorite books. Not really 10 favorite, just some 10 books that are in loving right now. And that was a pretty fun video if you want some more bookish recommendations. And guys, I have a lot of videos on my channel. You can binge watch all of them, and I would love that. All right, I think I am done with talking to you guys for today. I have to edit and I have to upload you guys to YouTube, so I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.